I want to welcome to the programme the civil society activist and journalist Lynn Tehini. Lynn, thanks for joining us today here on France 24. First of all, I want to ask you, we are a year after that explosion. I know you were here not far away from the port when the explosion took place. Tell us a little bit about what happened to you and how you're feeling today on the anniversary.
I feel very mad. I feel very sad, like most of the citizens, Lebanese citizens, because the most important question hasn't been answered yet, and it is what about the truth? What really happened? Who are the guilty people in charge? Who were in charge and who did nothing? I'm very mad, and I guess this is the main feeling we're all having today on the ground.
And protests are going to be taking place. In fact, they're actually starting just around us at the moment. Will you be taking part in the protest today? And if so, what's your message to the Lebanese leaders in Parliament?
Of course, I'll take part, and I invite everyone, every person, every Lebanese citizen who loves his country to take part today in the huge gathering that will take place here, a few meters away. The message is: we're waiting for the truth. We will never forget. We will never forgive. But in order to move forward, we need to have answers.
And so it is, in your view, then, the politicians that bear some degree of responsibility for what happened here at the port?
Of course, I guess people usually, when you're in charge, even though you're in charge, you're responsible. This is the main. It's part of their mission, their responsibility, and today they have to react positively to the request of the judge that has been investigating on the ground.
All right, now I want to talk a little bit, Lynn, about your personal story, because you're a former senior advisor to the Culture Ministry here in Lebanon. You quit the Culture Ministry after the explosion. Tell us and our viewers why you did that.
Okay, I've been a senior advisor at the Ministry of Culture for the past 8 years. And after the explosion, when I saw that nothing was being done, I have to say something very important, maybe viewers doesn't know, but the main area that has been impacted is the area where you have the highest numbers of creative industries, artists live in, heritage homes. So this was the heart of Beirut. And when we used to say that Beirut never sleeps, it was this part of the city. So when I saw that the ministry in charge of all these cultural assets wasn't reacting, I could not do something and help my other citizens on the ground. And I wanted to say one more thing. Even though I know the government today is saying no money, I'm sorry, but there are other possibilities or other ways to support the population. You can stand by them, you can ask for the staff of the ministry to come, you can do some official assessments in order to rehabilitate and reconstruct.
Well, let me ask you about that, because it was reported widely after the explosion that we didn't really see anybody from the state, from government, in these neighbourhoods that you're talking about, in these historic neighbourhoods of Gemmayzeh, of Mar Mikhael. Is that your experience in the past year, that the state has not been involved in the reconstruction of Beirut?
Unfortunately, yes, the state hasn't been involved, beside the army, and I have to say that the army has done the maximum, but it's not the duty or the job of the army to rebuild a whole city. It's not the job of the NGOs to rebuild the city, but they have been doing that for the past year, rebuilding all kinds of buildings, supporting the population, all kinds of supports, and unfortunately the government has been totally absent of the reconstruction that has been done for the past year.
All right, Lynn Tehini, thank you very much.